What's up guys, Attack on Aaric here, bringing you guys another video that absolutely no one asked for, and today I'm doing a hella sick collaboration video with Dylan from Fuminsho. I just want to get this out of the way real quick. I encourage you to go check his channel out because he has a great channel and he definitely deserves a lot more recognition, but hello Dylan from Fuminsho, how are you doing today?
I am doing great. What is going on, Attack on Aaric? It's an honor to be on this channel, man. I gotta say, like, I'm a little starstruck. I love your channel. I love your internet personality, if that makes sense.
Thank you.
It's awesome being here. Like, I've been wanting. I mean, you say that this is a video that no one ever asked for, but I've been asking. We've been trying to get this channel, get this collaboration going for so long.
It's literally, it's been months we've been trying to do this, but we've never had the right time. But now everything's set. We're ready to get right into this, and today, me and Dylan here, we're gonna be doing a video on that Netflix Death Note 2017. What we are hoping or expecting to see, whatever the title ends up saying, I'm not sure. Yeah. Basically, me and Dylan are gonna give 3 reasons back and forth of what we're hoping to see, and we're just gonna see how this turns out.
Yeah,
so,
let's just jump right into it.
Yeah, Dylan, do you want to go first, or?
You know what? Yeah, sure. I'll go first. One of my main hopes to see in this Death Note movie, sorry, and I think this is gonna kind of go against what a lot of people want to see in the movie. Is I want something different. Now I know a lot of people, they're always like, oh, you know, I hope they adapt this.
Actually, Dylan, we're not doing this collaboration anymore. That goes against my opinion. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
Like that's the kind of and I get it. You know, Death Note, it's a classic. It's beloved. It has a huge fan base. It still does today, and I get that, but I'm okay. I mean, for that reason, I'm okay with them kind of exploring something different. Like, I'm okay with maybe introducing a different character, maybe having L have a different personality, or having Light have a different personality. Not that I don't like the idea of them adapting the series and paying homage and keeping things true to the source material. I like that. But I would be okay if this story turned out differently. Maybe if a certain character didn't die here or there, you know what I mean? Like, I'm okay with that. I wouldn't, you know, want to kill one of the producers because a certain character lived through a certain situation. Like, I want to see something different. I want to be surprised, you know, as I'm watching it. I want to see like, oh wow, they did this instead. Like, I'm okay with that. Like, I like the idea of like, oh, what if he got away with this instead, or what if? I know we're kind of dipping into spoilers here. I'm not deliberate. Yeah, but I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay, like, oh, what if this character lived instead of died? Or what if, you know, like, different plot points, different things could happen, like, with, you know, Light Yagami or Light Turner, his father, or something. You could do something different with that relationship there. I know you were mentioning that he is going to have that kind of god complex, and I'm glad that they are definitely keeping that in the story, but I don't know, maybe kind of have, I don't know, you could do all kinds of different stuff. I mean, it is in America, too. I mean, you already have basically new characters. They're just kind of paying homage to the original, so I'm okay with them kind of doing something different, you know? Obviously, some characters are going to have to be different. I don't think we're going to see a true L. I don't think L is going to be, like, you know, sitting all weird and, like, you know, sipping on tea all the time. Like, I don't think he's going to be exactly like that. I think he will be a little odd, probably, but... and I don't think, like, Misa is going to be, like, super stupid, because she was really stupid.
I hope she isn't, dude.
Yeah, like, she was just like she wasn't a real, she was a cartoon, like, she was like a funny, weird, like, and she worked in the anime, but in real life, like, that kind of character doesn't work, so having a different type of character, maybe having her be a serious character, that would be interesting to me, like, that would be okay. So yeah, that's one of my hopes and dreams to see in this film, is just kind of something different. Give me something a little new, give me a new plot point, give me a new character, have a character live instead of die, I don't know, like, you know, just kind of rework some stuff. I'm okay with that. And I know that's going to hurt, you know, the fanboys' hearts, but, I mean, you got to try something new. This series, it's old. It's over 10 years old now. Like, you can do... Damn, it's really over 10 years old. You can do something new. Like, I mean, and plus, it's already been told the same story. I mean, they did, you know, Japanese live-action films before, so... I'm okay with something new. What's yours?
Well, Dylan, we're on Skype right now. I'm real close to me clicking that end button, boy. All right, my first reason. All right, check this out. I wanted to stick. Kidding, by the way. But I'm serious about this. I want it to stick somewhat close to the anime and manga. Now, of course, there's always going to be liberties. There's always going to be changes, as you said, Dylan, from anime to live action. But I do want to see some things and I'll probably get into that more later because my second reason comes in. But I do want to see some things be implemented into the live action because I would love to see it like on a bigger budget, on a bigger scale, right?
Yeah, definitely. I get that. That makes sense to me.
Yeah, but as you said with the Misa changes or the L changes, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense why they change stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, can I ask for like an example of like a certain scene that you would want to see animated? Sure. Maybe, I know you wanted to talk about the ending, but maybe like something else that happens that you would like to see, that like, I don't know, like a certain action scene that's in the anime or in the manga that you would want to see translated over to the film. And I know they're going to do it. I think the director said that they're definitely going to have elements of the anime and manga in this movie, but like any specific scenes that you would like to see there?
Outside of my second reason, which you already spoiled, thanks Dylan. No,
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Outside of that, really putting me on the spot here, Dylan. God, I'm about to click that end button. No, but absolutely, I want to see that tennis match, man. That would be hella sick. I want to stick somewhat close to the story, but if they change it, it's fine. Like you said, Dylan, always open to new experiences. It'll be fine if they do change it. But yeah,
it's not like it's gonna hurt the source material. Like the anime's still there, the manga's still there. Well, you still have those original movies.
Dylan, it won't hurt the source material, but it'll hurt my heart. Okay.
All right, my number 2 is I want to see this. I want this movie to be. It is rated R. I know that for sure.
Oh yeah, they got a bunch of bad stuff.
Like the director said that it's going to be bloody. It's going to be very violent, and I want that. I want to see the story even darker than what the original source material was. Like I want to see them explore more darker themes. I mean, I can already kind of picture how it's going to play out, how the violence is going to play out. I mean, I remember in the anime, this isn't really a spoiler, but when Light makes certain characters die, he like basically it's like in a prison and he tells somebody to like kill himself or tells someone to kill somebody else in this prison cell. So I want to see that happen though. I want to like see that type of violence. And I know that's kind of sadistic of me, but if you're going but if you're going R-rated, you might as well explore those dark themes. And it's on Netflix. You have no like boundaries.
Yeah,
like,
there's no restrictions on there.
So you might as well really hit the nail on the head with that violence. And plus, I also want to see the Shinigami realm explored a little bit more. I really want to see that.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, like I'm curious how they're going to convey that to like an American audience.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, like that's something that I do want to see kind of stay true to the source material, is have that Shinigami realm, but explore it a little bit more. I want to see what that could look like in a live action kind of, point. And I also want to see, like, I always liked that a lot, the lore behind Ryuk and the other Shinigami, how he dropped his, how there was kind of like this weird, like, I don't know, there's like this weird hierarchy that was going on up there. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing that explored a little bit more. I wouldn't mind seeing, I don't know, that's a little tough. I get it, because it's hard to translate that over to an American audience, because that's like, oh, we're American, we don't get that, blah, 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 or whatever. But I would like them to see them take that chance, and that's where the horror elements come in too. I mean, this is a horror director. Yeah. I want to see Adam Wingard, like I want to see them explore the darker elements of Death Note, the lore of Death Note, and that's one of my hopes for this as well. Obviously, I don't want to see crazy violence. I want it to still be grounded in reality, but I wouldn't mind if they made it a little bit darker and a little more violent. And I think that's it.
I'd like to, you were saying earlier about, him going, like killing people in really gruesome ways, right? I want to see Light, and, I'll just make this my second reason instead of the end scene. And earlier we were referring to, my second reason was, I want to see the end scene in live action form. Now, I won't spoil it if you haven't seen the anime.
If you haven't, you should. It's pretty good.
Please, why are you on this video? Go watch it right now.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
The end scene is just, in my opinion, incredible. Like, I love the end scene from the anime, and I'd love to see that in live action form. But, as you said, he does get really gruesome with some of the deaths. So I'd love to see Light go more insane in this version.
Ooh, I like
really
that.
I'd really like to delve more into that.
Yeah,
Because I
definitely.
think that'd be interesting, really.
And I mean, that's the thing. We saw it happen in the original source material. Like you could see that he was kind of going in a certain direction with this weird god complex. Like he would just like start maniacally laughing in his bedroom for like no reason. Like I like that, seeing them explore that a little bit more, and the fact that this is going to have like a 2-hour runtime. You kind of need that too. Like you need that to happen, not soon, but I don't know, like kind of like get onto it quickly and kind of like explain what's happening to him as a character. I think that would be really interesting, and I think that'd be something that the actor Nat Wolff can really chew on too. It's just an easy kind of character. So yeah, I would like to see that too. That sounds awesome.
I would love to do it. I mean, love to do it. Absolutely, I'd love to do it. But yeah, no, I'd love to see that. That'd be fantastic. But anyway, Dylan, on to your third and final reason.
Okay.
You go right ahead. What's third reason?
All right. So mine, it's kind of similar to one of yours. Is I want to see the director pay homage to the original source material in a way of basically having like beat for beat, like literally scene, like exact adaptation of a scene from the anime or something like that. Just like one scene that's exactly like the anime, whether that's the ending, like you were speaking of earlier, or a different scene. There's one of my favorite scenes in this series is when I can't remember what episode it is or what chapter, but it's when Light and Elle are in the helicopter, and like Light forgot about the Shinigami and everything.
I love that scene.
He's handed the Death Note, and then he sees him, and then he gets all the memory back, and he just starts screaming like
sick.
Amazing, crazy, like it was super cinematic. Like I would love to see that adapted, something so like, oh my god, like it was so tense and so dark and just beautifully done.
Oh yeah. It was great.
I want to see a scene like that, or you know, something along those lines adapted into this film and just playing out exactly how it did in the anime or manga. Like I want to see something like that where it just happens literally, if like for the anime fans, for the original fans of the source material.
I definitely think they'll pay homage to the original source material.
I mean, you got to do something. Like I want them to do something special where it's like, yeah, you remember the anime? Like this is exactly beat for beat what you saw in the anime come to live action. Like that would be really cool. I do want them to explore different stories. I know that kind of contradicts a little bit of what I was talking about earlier.
Oh yeah.
But I do want to see something along these lines that kind of just where you watch it and you're like, wow, they did that. I mean, it could even be the bus scene too. Remember, or not the bus scene.
Oh my god, the bus scene. Oh.
Yeah. Where the guy walks in there with the gun.
I hope they do that. That would be sick, man.
That could honestly be the beginning of the movie. Like it could begin right there and then flash back to when he picked it up or something.
Yeah,
like,
dude, that would be awesome. You're just reminding me of things that gets me more hyped, man.
Yeah. Or even remember the train scene too, when it has that that detective or whatever that's after.
I think that will definitely happen. Like I'm almost certain that something along the lines of that will happen.
Yeah, I hope so, because I want to see that in real life. Like I want to see that happen. I mean, they did that a little bit in the Japanese films. But I don't know, the Japanese films were just a little hokey in my opinion. Like they were like just a bunch of actors that were in cosplay, and it just it felt a little like it's not true to real life. It's not like, I don't know, I think that this movie is going to be a little more grounded in reality. So I think that when you have those fantastical moments, like those crazy things that happen in a world that's grounded in reality, I think that's when you're like, wow, this is a meaningful homage here, that they would go this far, even though that this is a realistic story and these are realistic type of characters. The fact that they would take that and bring it over to this and make it weird and crazy, like that's devotion as a director, and I want to see something like that happen. And I think the fans would really appreciate that as well. I mean, especially if it was one of those type of scenes that's like beloved in the anime and beloved in the manga. So,
speaking of beloved, earlier you were talking about the subway scene. I really wanted to see that.
Yeah.
Well, his wife, Naomi.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you remember when she sort of, spoilers, sort of bites the dust? That's totally not subtle, but when she when she bites the dust. You remember how that went down?
Oh my goodness, I think so. Yeah.
I would love to, like, that's one of my favorite scenes. It's one of, I'm really trying hard here not to do spoilers, but I don't know why you're on this video if you've never seen Death Note.
Yeah.
But I'd love to see that.
Yeah, she's the wife of the detective guy.
Yep.
She tries going, okay, yeah, I remember now. Yeah, definitely. That would be awesome. That character and that little storyline would be a good way to kind of start the film, I think.
Yeah,
I think
agree.
you could kind of play it off in just like a 30-minute little story arc where you have that kind of happen and everything. I think that would work. Having it just begin maybe with that bus scene. Anyway, it's time for you to mention your last hope and dream for this movie.
Yeah.
It's time. What's your last one? What's number 3 for you?
I find it funny. Before I say my last one, I find it funny that we said, all right, we're just gonna name 3 things. It's gonna be very linear. We're not gonna go off into different paths, but we really did.
Oh yeah,
but it's fine. It's fine. More content. It's fine.
Yeah.
But this is a big issue. My last reason. And Dylan, even you didn't mention this. I thought you were going to, but
okay.
Listen, it's fine you didn't. I'm going to right now. My biggest hope for the live-action Death Note film.
This is his biggest hope.
What I want to see. I want to see a Death Note. All right.
Okay.
I want to see light riding in that Death Note. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see that too. I definitely do. But to actually add some meaning to what you're saying, I do want to see that as well. But I kind of want to see, kind of dips into what we were mentioning earlier about Light going mad. I want to see him writing in his Death Note yes, going crazy, like he does in the anime. I would like to see that, where he's writing really fast and it's super stylized. They'll have reflection off things and stuff like that.
I'd love to see that potato chip sequence. That'd be nice.
I can take a potato chip and eat it.
Dude.
Oh my goodness, that's the greatest.
The best.
If that makes it in the movie,
oh my god,
that's a 5 stars right there.
Absolutely, definitely. 11 out of 10.
If I see Nat Wolf bite into a chip and narrate it as he's doing so, magical.
Oh, absolutely
magical.
Absolutely.
The rest of the movie could be garbage. That scene would
it would make up for it all,
It really would. Any last little things about this movie you want to talk about? Aside, I know you want to see a Death Note. I want to see one too. I think
yeah. Outside of that, I really, at the end of the day, I hope they just do a good job with it. I hope it turns out to be a decent film, because a lot of live action anime films are absolute trash. So
God.
I hope this is good. I hope this is one of the first good ones.
And one message to everybody, I've made videos talking about this movie, and I haven't gotten the best response, in the comments,
Oh, really?
And it's nothing, personal. It's not people, bagging on me or anything. It's just, people's thoughts on the film. There's some fanboys that take this very seriously, and I get that. But just give it a chance. At least wait for a trailer at least before you fully judge it. Because, I know the cast isn't, on point as everyone wanted it to be, but it works. Let's just see a trailer. Let's see how things work out. I was one of the biggest naysayers about the Ghost in the Shell movie. I saw the trailer, and I actually liked it.
The trailer looks fantastic, but yeah,
I liked it. I thought it was super stylistic. It looked like Ghost in the Shell, and I'm gonna see that movie before I call it trash. So hopefully fans can take a step back and at least wait. It's on Netflix. It doesn't really cost very much to see it, so it's kind of going to be accessible to a lot of people. So just give it a chance. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, Dylan, I completely agree with. I pretty much messed up, but Dylan, I completely agree with you. And I think with that said, that's about it for this collab.
Yep.
So that's pretty much it. So guys, definitely check out Fuminsho's, Dylan's YouTube channel. Links in the description, and I'm gonna be spamming that comment section. I'm literally probably gonna post it 5 times in the comment section, so you guys actually check it out. But yeah. So with that said, guys, that's about it for this video. Tell me, what are you guys hoping to see in Netflix's Death Note? Tell me in the comments below, and I will read your comments. Anyway, any last words, Dylan?
Just thank you for having me on, man. Again, it's an honor to be on this channel.
No problem.
Definitely doing more collabs, for real. We're gonna try to
please,
do more.
Please.
This was really fun. We can talk about all kinds of stuff. We could have seriously talked for another hour about this movie, but easily. I could have talked to you for another hour about this, but obviously we can't have a video that long. I don't know.
Right. No, this is almost 23 minutes long.
Yeah. But again, thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos such as this one. And I'm out.